Hi everyone,
안녕하세요 여러분.
I'm Ray.
저는 써니입니다. 여러분은 지금 Shane's Craft Beer 리뷰를 보고 계십니다.
Let's check it out.
Shane, it's so cold outside.
I know, we're doing this for you, okay?
And there is probably like a 5 or 6 takes though, but I think it'll be pretty good.
And my ass is frozen from sitting on the park bench.
We love you, Shane. I'm so
Ah!
free.
What's up everybody? Welcome back to an episode of Shane's Craft Beer Review. Super stoked about today's episode. As hopefully you saw at the beginning of this video, my friend Sunny and her boyfriend Ray, two people I actually work with at work, they recently went to Korea on a vacation, and thankfully they thought of me and brought me back 2 beers from Korea. I've never had a Korean beer before, so I'm very excited to try these out. Now these cans are pretty hard to read because 99% of it's in Korean. So what I've been able to ascertain so far is the first one we're going to do is, I'll introduce both the beers, then we'll go back and do them. The first one we're going to do is the Icheon Rice Beer. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Icheon Craft Beer. And this is from the Amazing Brewing Company. It's called an Amazing Brewing Company. How could it be bad? Out of Seoul, Korea, 4.6%. There is a little bit of English on this one. It says premium ale, IBUs are 13, SRM 3, rice beer from the Amazing Brewing Company, alcohol 4.6%. Other than that, it is all in Korean. Our second beer, which I'm also very interested in, is this one here, which has 0 English on it. Actually, that's a lie. The only English is the ABV is written in, I guess that's English? I don't know. ABV 4.5%. So I had to do a Google Lens thing to translate this so I could figure out what the hell I'm drinking today. So this is a peach ale from the Squeeze Craft Beer Brewing Company out of South Korea, 4.5% alcohol by volume. Okay, so let's start off with just the rice lager, I think, because I think this is going to be the plainest one of the two. And we will see what this looks like inside the glass here. I think I've only had 1 rice beer. I may have had 2. I know I had 1 for sure, and I wasn't overly fussy on it. It just didn't, I poured that just perfect. A little bit of overflow head there almost. Yeah, I wasn't really fussy on the one that I did have, but that's just my palate. It wasn't terrible, don't get me wrong. Okay, so there you go, guys. I should probably put that in front of me because that green screen will probably mess it all up, won't it? Yeah, pretty clear looking beer. It's gonna look really funny if I do it like this. You probably can't even see this anymore because I got the background going, right? You probably can't even see it. So let's just keep it in front of you, Shane. All right, let's give it a little nose here, guys. Okay, not a whole lot of aroma on this whatsoever. I'm getting a little bit of I'm smelling like it's like a faint, like that malty, and then you get the rice adjunct in there too. It smells pretty light. Like I said, was this one 4.5 or 4.6? This is the 4.6 one. So let's give it a try. Once again, Ray and Sunny, thank you so much for picking these up and thinking of me while you're on vacation. I appreciate it like so much. So cheers to Ray and Sunny. Thank you guys. Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay, right away. Super easy to drink. Pretty thin body, but there is a bit of flavor in this. It's actually, sometimes you get a really thin beer and there's not a lot of flavor to it, like a really crappy session IPA or something like that, or a light lager. It doesn't have that flavor. This has actually got a decent flavor to it. Again, it's light, it's crushable. I should have used this for my chug challenge that I did for Josh, the Malted Gentleman. You know what? This is not a bad beer. If I was going to rate this, you know what? I'm going to give this a 3.5. I could drink a couple of these. Yeah, not a bad beer. Once again, thank you so much, Ray and Sunny. So let's get into this next one. This is the Peach Ale. Where was this one from? From the Squeeze Craft Brewery. Again, not a lick of English on this can anywhere. It's just all Korean. One of the funny things I noticed about this is on the back. You know, sometimes on the back it'll say a suggested serving, like have it with chicken, have it with barbecue, have it with fish kind of thing. I'm assuming that this has the exact same thing, except for I cannot figure out these pictures on the back. Maybe I'll kind of scoot over here and I'll try and put a picture of the can right here at the side, if I can. So one of them is looks like you can use it to fight with your dog. I don't know what that is. And then you go over to the top right, and there's a guy drinking tea. So I guess this is good with tea. Then there's another guy licking a lollipop, and there's another guy. It just looks like he's, I don't know, it's a windy day or something. So apparently this is good to have with your dog, drinking tea with a lollipop, or on a windy day. That's what I get from the pictures. I'm sure that's not what it means. All right, so let's crack into, oh, this has got a bit of a color to it. A little bit splooched up onto the top of the can there. And this has got some color to it. Oh, that is, wow, okay, that is a very, very interesting color. Really, really interesting. That is, I'm gonna try not to, sorry, this is gonna mess it up for you guys probably. That is a weird color. It almost looks like, I know it's hard for you guys to see the color of it. I apologize. It kind of reminds me, actually, you know what, Mike, hang on a second, I can make this work. Woo, I got my phone right here. Let's see if I can make this work so you guys can see the color. If I, ooh, there we go. So there it is. There. You can guys see that a little bit better. It's kind of a, it looks like a watered down Coke flavor is the best way I can describe it. It's like that kind of, it's like an orangey caramelly kind of color, which is not what I was expecting out of a peach beer, but all right. Let's put a nose on it, and as you can see, the head is gone. It's absolutely 100% gone. Lots of bubbles sticking to the glass, but that's because it's probably a little bit dirty and I didn't clean it properly. Oh, yeah, you're definitely getting peach, but it's almost like a, ever have a peach lemonade? That's what this smell, that's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of a peach lemonade. I'm kind of intrigued by this one. Let's try it out, guys. Cheers. Okay. Again, another not quite as light as the rice beer. It's a little bit more body to it. Not much, but a little bit. Next to no carbonation at all, like zero. Like I said, that head was gone. Like there's one or two little bubbles. Oh, there's a couple little bubbles, but not a lot of carbonation in this. Super easy to drink. It does remind me a lot of a peach iced tea. Like if you bought like a Lipton peach iced tea in the bottles, that's what this tastes like. Great. This would be freaking great in the summer. You know what? Even though it lacks the carbonation, and there is almost a, right in the back end, it's almost like it's almost like an artificial flavoring kind of, you know, you get that artificial flavor taste. But this one's just really, really slight. So I don't know if maybe it's just me being stupid or. But yeah, in the summer, I could sit and drink a bunch of these out in the deck. Nice hot summer day with the sun beating down on me. I could do a bunch of these. You know what? $3.75 for this one. Pretty good. So yeah, so that's my first try at some Korean beers. Once again, Ray and Sunny. Seriously, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that you thought of me. You know, anytime anybody thinks of me when they're on vacation, especially some weird country, sorry, I shouldn't say weird country. That's pretty insulting. A strange country. Well, I shouldn't say strange country either. God, Shay, hey, why don't you just tell them that they're assholes? Why don't you just come out and say that? A foreign country, that's what I'm looking for. When somebody goes to a foreign country and grabs me a beer, I really appreciate it because, I mean, you guys have a lot of stuff to do, especially when you're on vacation. You're trying to have fun. You don't want to worry about little Shane and his stupid, you know, beer review channel on YouTube. But I appreciate it a whole bunch, guys. Anyway, guys, so that's my first dive into some Korean beer. If Korean beers are all like this, I could get on board. Absolutely. Anyway, thank you guys all so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers.